So here's a video I'm not happy about having to make. Many of you know Stan Silva. What a great guy he is, and what wonderful, beautiful, artistic work we've seen him do through the years. Well, Stan was notified by his insurance company that he has to go out of business. They said, you have a wood stove in the basement, you're working with wood products, your barn back of your building needs to be done something to. We're going to cut off your insurance unless you close your business down and fix your barn. And because he has a loan on his house, he can't not have insurance. And he checked around, and when they do this to you, they notify all the other insurance companies and banks to make sure that they don't come around and insure you after they've given you that notice. So he said the only choice he has is to go out of business and fix his barn. This sign, which is the sign that hung on Stan's shop, was leaned up against the front of his house. And he said, everything's got to go, especially the sign. Tools, you know, Stan has made all these specialty tools to do sculpting with. They all got to go. Welders, cutting torches, things of that nature. So I just couldn't stand to see this sign go to someone else, so I asked him to put a fair price on it. He put too cheap a price on it, and I offered him more, and we argued about it, and then he wound up throwing in a 35 Chevy bumper, which he wants me to mount on the Prius. We'll talk about that more later. So I got the sign, and what I'm going to do with it is put it inside of my big camper shed back there, like some of those other signs. I'm going to pick it up and carry it back there, and we'll talk. He said this sign was painted on what once was an old church sign. I don't see any signs of the old church sign, but he said it's on here somewhere. I'm not so much concerned about the church sign as I am about Stan Silva's sign. To me, it has meaning and it has historical value. I hate the idea that he's being put out of business by an insurance company. But on the other hand, he says, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm getting tired of some of this work too. So he says God will open a new door for me. So anyway, I'm going to figure out where I can put Stan's sign in here, I believe, where it would be safe. You know what I might do with it is put it up under there, up at the top. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about where I can put this. I kind of got all that space about filled up. I could put it up there, I guess. So right now I'm just going to bring it out here and set it down, and take a measure of how big it is. And where would be the best place to put it. Now, if you ask me, that is a thing of beauty. Absolutely. I'm going to go back over. Stan was needing to leave. He's on his way to do something for his kids. I'm going to go back over later and do a walk around his shop, film things that he's going to be selling. Because I told him I'd put it out on YouTube. Some of y'all might want to have an opportunity to buy some of what Stan's trying to get rid of right now. You know, it might work. See up there above where those beams come down at an angle? It might work to slide it in behind that and put it way up there. I could do something very similar up here, maybe. Like up there where that top row of state tags are. I might be able to slide that up in there and have it be up on top. But that's going to need to be, I'm going to need to think about that some. I will. Another place that would look cool is right up under that edge there, across the back of there. But I kind of want to keep it out of the weather. I have to think about all that.